The issue which I selected to explore is environmentally sustainable architecture and its cost effectiveness in terms of both dollars and the environment. The primary focus was on material selection, energy efficiency, and water. During the inquiry, I discovered that sustainable architecture is a straightforward concept. It is about more than just dollars. Social, environmental costs require equal consideration. A building should have a responsible relationship to the environment. In its construction and operation, it should use land and resources like materials, water, and energy as conservatively as possible and should produce minimal carbon dioxide. The ideal building materials, as described by McGee, is a resource which is borrowed from the existing site. Mud bricks are inexpensive, can be made and sun-dried on site while performing well thermally and acoustically. The addition of fibres such as straw or wool enhance tension and reduce cracking. According to Myers, limiting virgin materials while selecting those with the least negative environmental impact, minimising material waste and transport costs during the construction process lowers the overall building costs. The Green Building Council Australia provides embodied energy ratings for numerous building materials. According to Jones, improved design and correct orientation can reduce heating and cooling requirements by 73%, mitigating the requirement for large heating and cooling systems. Sustainability Victoria describes energy-saving measures to include ventilation, glazing, ceiling and insulation. McGee lists shading with the ability of blocking up to 90% of heat caused by direct sunlight. Skylights and appropriate placed windows provide natural light, increasing energy efficiency of the home. Alternative energy sources suitable for the Australian climate include solar and wind. Jones illustrates the increased affordability created through increased demand and government incentives of solar systems. Autodesk describes wind turbines to supplement electricity. Australia is the driest populated continent on Earth. With the limited freshwater availability, water harvesting and conservation become vital. The average yearly rainfall in Australia is 469 millimetres. McGee states that the average person in Australia uses 100,000 litres of freshwater each year. Conserving water lessens the need to build dams and protects the health system of rivers. Rainwater harvesting and tank installation can result in reduced or no dependence on rainwater. Through planning and maintenance, an Australian home can be self-sufficient in terms of both water and energy. Environmentally sustainable architecture is a significant issue. The environmental impact of building, construction and landscaping can be notably reduced without increasing costs. According to the Australian Government Department of Environment, each domestic household produces 7 tonnes of greenhouse gas emissions each year. The Green Building Council Australia promotes integration of sustainable construction into mainstream practices. This inquiry illustrates that sustainable architecture can be cost-effective. There are construction materials available which, through an increase in demand, are becoming affordable, leading to greater environmentally sustainable building. Building practices can and should be changed now, resulting in considerable environmental savings. This style of building needs to become the conventional, not the alternative style of development, to reduce Australia's greenhouse gas emissions and freshwater consumption.